This recipe is so delicious and perfect all year long. So I have some cheesecake pudding mix here, and I'm going to grab a mixing bowl and I'll just dump the contents of my pudding right on in there, just following the directions on the package. I'll empty it out. Then I'll grab 2 cups of cold milk and I'm just going to pour it into my pudding mixture just like this. Oh yeah. All right, now I have my lady fingers that I dipped into that delicious cherry pie filling. And I'm gonna go ahead and whisk this pudding up because cherry and cheesecake together, oh my goodness, it's gonna be the absolute best. Now that this pudding has set, I'm going to take my pudding and I'm going to pour it right on top of those delicious Italian cookies, my lady fingers. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so tasty. Okay, just using a spatula, I'm going to lightly spread this pudding right over everything, okay? Just trying to cover up those lady fingers and that first layer of cherry filling, all right? So we'll go ahead and get this all worked around, just kind of working to the edges. It doesn't have to be perfect. That looks delightful. Then I'm gonna grab my lady fingers one more time here and we'll just pull this package out and we can reveal those delicious cookies. Oh my goodness, so perfect and light and yummy. And then we have that cherry pie filling that I just kind of reconstituted with a little bit of water. And I'm gonna go ahead this time and I'm gonna place my lady fingers the opposite direction than I did last time. And we can go ahead and get this other one right like this. We can kind of squish and push. There we go. Now I'm gonna take these cherries and I'm going to just kind of pour that juice and those cherries right on top like this. Oh my gosh, so good. But you wanna make sure that you dip your cherries, right? Because if you don't dip everything in, it's not gonna absorb if you just pour it on top. It just doesn't work the same. Then we'll just use a spatula and I'm just gonna make sure that those cherries are spread out across the entire dish like so. So this is gonna bleed into the bottom layer. Oh, it's gonna be so fabulous. These cookies are gonna soften up and the more you let this sit, the better it's gonna get. Now I need one more layer, so I have Cool Whip. This is the reduced fat Cool Whip. I just prefer to use this one. Of course, if you wanna use the regular full fat version, you go ahead and do that. Using a spatula, we're just gonna go ahead and put some dollops right on top, nice and gentle. Make sure that you thaw your Cool Whip out of the freezer if you have it stored there, because you wanna make sure it's nice and easy to use. Okay, so we'll get this all in here like so. Get a little bit up front. And in the back. Oh my gosh, so super yummy. And then we're just gonna really gently spread this over those cherries. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? So good. It's okay if you get a little bit of that color on top because we are going to utilize some of that cherry pie filling to really decorate this treat. Kind of spread out in our dish. Something that I love to do is reserve a little bit of that cherry filling prior to dumping anything in my bowl. Then I'm gonna take some teaspoon-sized dollops and I'm just going to scoop them right on top. How cute is this, right? So a little bit of that jelly is gonna go right on top of the Cool Whip like this. Just some dollops, so inviting, so festive, and just bright and beautiful. So cute, right? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to flip my spoon over and I'm gonna do a drag, okay? We're gonna drag all these together. I'm going to take my spoon and I'm just going to drag it through all of those dollops, creating a trail just like this. Then we're gonna go back the other direction. Oh, just creating a trace. They look like cute little hearts just right into that Cool Whip layer. So fancy and just beautiful. Take a look at that. I'll let this set up in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes before we give it a taste. Let's do this. After 30 minutes in the fridge, let's check this out. Wow, it is Already looking amazing. I gotta dig right in. I have my plate here and just a spatula to serve this up. Now those cookies will soften, so if you leave this overnight, you're going to be able to just kind of cut right on through them because they'll soften way, way more. Okay, here we go. We'll get a big old scoop, oh my goodness, right onto the plate. Yum, alrighty. Well, going to get my spoon and moment of truth. Let's give this a taste. We'll get a little bit of that cookie and that cherry, the whip. Oh my gosh, that cheesecake pudding. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is awesome. Cherry, cheesecake, nice fluffy whipped topping, so good. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget, share this one with your friends. It's so good.